Yeah, it is. It's time. I thought that'd be a good starting song. Stand by it. Okay, stop fucking YouTube, get out of here. So, again, I'm gonna iterate the rules for this. They're different this year than they were last year. This year, lost my list of games I'd streamed all year. So that was fun. So now, it's just top 10 games that I played this year. It doesn't have to be streamed, but I do have to have played them this year. And I actually did setup for this, so I'm not pulling up everything on the spot. It's incredible. You wouldn't believe it. Oh, and there will be no bottom 10, because I can't remember. It'll be better next year. Just hope my hard drive doesn't die again. And I'll make the list on like a Google Docs type thing. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's go. So that's right. At number 10, Damn Daniel. What if this is actually how I fucking did it? I was like, yeah, here's this really cool like setup. Damn Daniel. I feel like that was alright. Not the best. Anyways, I actually just did this because I needed something to block game number 10, so I could pull up its music first, like I did the first year. So, starting off, number 10, we've got a game that actually was played very recently. Made chat, like, want to murder both Jay and I. We have Escape Simulator. I grew up on Flash games and escape rooms and shit. Always loved them. Always was terrible at them. Was too stupid of a kid to actually, like, play them right, I guess. So it's really fucking cool to see that step taken to where games are now. With the 3D, custom levels. Like, it's not the easiest, it's not the hardest, but it's like, it's what you would want it to be. Yeah, listen, Ethan. It was hard. But it's a puzzle game. And we were puzzled by it. Alright. This one I don't have too much to say on, but this next one I definitely do. In at number 9. You don't immediately recognize this fucking song. What are you doing here? It's the one that probably hit me the hardest. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. It's true, we can be retarded as adults. Jay gets it. Chain of Memories, number 9. I should have put numbers on these. Too late. Oh my god, I have so much I could say about Chain of Memories. Listen, it is pretty much on this list almost exclusively. Well, okay, here's the thing. I had fun with the game. I can recognize that to like 90% of people, this game fucking sucks. I actually ended up, by the end, liking the gameplay when I realized that it really does follow that kind of typical deck builder strat of breaking the game through one strat that every deck builder has. But that's just the thing, is it's like, it's still Kingdom Hearts. It still had good music. It is the lead between from 1 to 2. Because without this fucking game, you don't know what shit's going on in 2. Who the hell's Naminé? My biggest complaint about the game, is it has that Kingdom Hearts trope where Sora becomes an unbearable asshole for like 30 minutes. Oh, I should also mention, not every game on this list I've finished. That'll make more sense in a bit. But, I mean, this game, probably the biggest emotional attachment I have to a game. Like, without a doubt. But, honestly, looking at it from not even just the nostalgia point, it's a fun game. I had fun. Beating it was something I'd always wanted to do. Still kind of technically haven't done that. Don't really know when I will. Especially because I don't have my, my disc at my house right now. But we'll get to it. We beat the part that I emotionally needed to beat. Ugh. I've only been on this song for like 2.5 minutes. And I've realized I am probably just gonna be like rambling here. Because this song goes for 2.5 more minutes. So we're gonna go to the next game. I'll probably have more to say about these as we go on. This one's just kind of like a greedy pick. We'll just call it that. This next one is gonna be a real fucking example of how old we're going. And the fact that games do not need to have released this year. Number 8. The game, one of the jankiest fucking games I've played all year. Love it to death. So very angry my save is gone with that hard drive. Loved this game. I'm going to find another way to get through it. Thief Gold. My god, this fucking game is janky. But holy shit, it was fun. And I can't, like, it's systems that I can't believe worked as well as they did for its time. They're like, you know, different shades of light is crazy. The later games in the series, actually, newest, fucked it up. Because, so the lighting in this game was like, there's degrees of light. And then in like the newest one, they were like, you are in the shadow, or you are in the light. It's like, no. They got the footstep sounds where you step on like ceramic tile and you feel like you've woken the whole city. And this game genuinely had its like unsettling moments and also its annoying moments. It's janky, but it's like good jank. And Yashmore? Yeah? I can't forget the hammer of justice will fall heavily upon thee. That my friends in real life and I still meme when I got them to try Thief Gold. They play it very differently to how I play it. They just sprint around beating the shit out of people. But you know what? It's just Thief. You'll do it. You can do it. It's okay. Next game on here, I don't think I ever streamed. I'm actually very confident I didn't stream it. But it deserves to be on this list. Because it's fun, it's cool, soundtrack's good. Guarantee if you know the song, like, at all, like, faintly, you know exactly what fucking game it is. Number 7. Nier, I almost said Automata, because my brain wanted to stroke out. Nier Replicant. This is the, like, the case example of the one that I haven't beaten. Because I actually only got about, like, halfway through it. But what I played... Ah! Shmore, that fucking hurt! What I played was so fucking good. And I really need to finish it. Yeah, Shmore just smashed my finger. I'm trying to, like, play with him because he's locked in my room right now. This segment of the stream, I don't think it's going to be too long, by the way. Like, the awards part. But it'll be good. And what comes after will be better. So, there's a lot to say about this game. But I don't want to say too much without, like... Just play it. Just play it. It's fun. Ethan, you'd like it. It's a Yoko Taro game, that's fucking sure. And I actually played this... Nier, haha, what a bad game. I played this as a fucking kid, apparently. Like, Jay and I browsed every fucking, like, PS2 RPG trying to find any other game that I could have played as a kid that matched what I was, like, saying. And the only thing it could have been was Nier. Like, the what the fuck is a gorgle? It's like a real word. Gorgle is weed. And a book by Penny McCown. That kind of looks like a clip art. Like a book made from clip art. Holy shit. Okay, hang on. I have to show you the other thing that popped up when I searched Gorgle. This is not anything to do with Nier. But, like, look at this. What is this thing? What the fuck is... This is Gorgle. This is Gorgle Pizza. Anyways, Nier's fucking amazing soundtrack. Really... Don't do this to Nier. Amazing soundtrack. Super fluid gameplay. Fucking... Sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. Fucking amazing soundtrack. Fucking amazing gameplay. And I just got to the point where, like, the gameplay, like, super evolved. I won't say how. Or why. But I wanted to know where the story was going. And then I started playing something else, like I always do. I'm trying so fucking hard to get better about doing that. To the point where Final Fantasy 15 will be coming back soon. I swear. Fucking finish that game. Phoenix Wright, Nier, Final Fantasy. All coming back. Persona. Next year's going to be hell streams. For me. Because I'll have to finish games. That was supposed to be this year, by the way. Really bad at that. Nier will be on that list. It's too late. No, it's not too late. I will fucking finish that game. Alright. This is a 10-minute song, by the way. This is like a 10-minute loop of it I found. So we're just gonna have to go... And Jay, you're gonna have to forgive me for this next one. I know you would not put it on this list. There's a couple reasons for this one. It's not fucking switching songs. YouTube has been doing this all day. It's been doing all fucking day. Where I try and click something to, like, load it, and it's like, actually, we don't have connection. So, here's hoping this doesn't fucking blow your ears out. Okay. Probably gets my, you know, fighting game of the year. Number 6. Great game. I like the soundtrack a ton. Guilty Gear Strive. I put this here. My friends in real life haven't fucking blast playing it. Jay, when we played, blast playing it. I've never not had fun playing this game. I'm super excited to see what the other characters are. Super excited for Baiken. I've liked 2 of the characters they've released, and I'm still sad what they did to Jacko. They turned her into Peach. I feel like the most is that, like, it's not hard to pick up if you're, like, fucking around, but it is got that really high skill ceiling. I like the different Roman cancels in this one. I can talk more about this one because I don't want to talk too much about Nier and spoil something, because I feel I was so fucking close on accident. And I think Ethan would love that. And I know Ethan loves this. But there's like, who fucking cares about Guilty Gear Story? I'm sure someone. I'm sure a lot of people. I don't. I've like vaguely looked into it. Here, Schmort, you can leave. Giovanna gang is what I meant to say, not game. Rise. Yeah, it's just the art's fucking incredible. I didn't even mention that. Very good art. I you know, really sad at how many characters we lost from Exard, Rev to Strive. But I think Strive was a really good. It's a different game from Rev. It is. But it's still distinctly Guilty Gear feeling to me, having only played 2 of them. But loving both. If I had done Game Awards streams, like before Strive, when Jay and I had like, how much fucking time do I have in Exard? We played it a lot. Let's see. 24 hours in Exard. Really? Really, dogs? It would have been in one of these lists. Alright, we're not gonna let this whole one play out. I fucking dare you guys to guess this next one based off of its music. No fucking way. This game is not known for its music. This is the kind of game you play and you mute the music, like, in the main menu the first time you launch it. Not because it sucks, but because you don't care. But that doesn't matter because that's not the point of the game. Mobile game had the game? Dude, it does fucking... You're so right. Like, Clash of Empires. Join free today. Use code 2021 SALE to get 10% off your first purchase of over $100. How mad would you guys have been if, like, Genshin fucking made it on this list? Anyway, it didn't. I'm just saying. So, streamed this quite a bit, played it quite a bit. It's a game you'd probably recognize almost instantly if I popped up a picture of the gameplay. Might not even recognize it off of this. Like, what is it? What do you think this is? There was no defining feature of this game aside from the gameplay, and you know what? It knows that. Age of Empires 4. Right there. I didn't let you guess. Age of Empires 4. I got tired of not saying the game. So much fun playing this game. Age of Empires 6? Holy shit. Jay's in the fucking future, guys. I hope there's eventually an Age of Empires 6 and it doesn't suck. Like Age of Empires 3. The multiples of 3 could be cursed. I don't know. Age of Empires 4 takes... Part of why this is on the list so much, the developers are insane right now. They're taking every bit of user feedback into account. They're not just doing the Rainbow Six Siege thing where it's like, it's just the competitive we'll listen to, and it's not doing the whatever other thing of, oh, it's just the casuals we'll listen to. They're taking everything, and they're changing it. There was this really annoying thing, you played as China, you go through your, Schmorts, fuck off. You go through your dynasties, and the dynasty fucking button was in the middle of your screen, and you couldn't move it. It was the most annoying shit ever. What they did with, like, the first update? They moved it. They were like, yeah, we realized that was dumb, because everyone was saying it was dumb. We moved it. We also buffed China because they sucked. You know what? I liked China. They get firework lancers. That's awesome. They run around fireworks on sticks. They blow up. That's rad. War elephants. Siege castles. Fun game. Adds ways to prevent the cheese of shoving a settler on a fishing boat and throwing them out into the ocean to rebuild your empire the second you die. That was my strat. That was a fucked up strat. Anyone who did that was an asshole. But that's me. All the corrections that need to be made, minus a few that they're working on anyways. That's Age of Empires 4. It really isn't bad music, it's just not, like, special. It's good. I like it. But I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm gonna have to pause this one. Because this one, I'm gonna play this next song, for the next game. Because we're moving on. I'm just gonna start the song, let it go for about 5 seconds, dead silent, and then I'll show the game. You'll understand. You'll understand.
Wealth, fame, power. Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer, and his dying words drove countless souls to the seas.
You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered together in one place. Now you just have to find it.
Woo! God, what a good game. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. Number 4. That felt fitting. I didn't even think about that. This fucking game is by far the best fucking Dynasty Warriors game I've played. Like, I was sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, you know, the Legend of Zelda one's pog as hell. No, they compare to fucking nothing to this game. It's got combos that are smooth, fluid, and feel so different from each other. It's true, Jay. It's got special abilities. It's got the ultimates. The only thing it's lacking is the ability to swap characters mid-fight. I don't even care. I could play a 30-minute level as Luffy and have a fucking blast. Sanji's fun. Zoro is alright. I haven't played Nami in the game for some reason. Brook is not fun. But like every other character is, and I actually haven't played Chopper, he's apparently the worst character in the game. But like every other fucking character is a blast. Characters I won't say for the sake of people in this fucking chat who haven't gotten episode like 700 like I have. And then, or had them spoiled through the game. Yeah, it had to make the list. Alright, we're getting into the top 3. Does anyone have guesses for what's gonna be up here? Like, probably should have asked that beforehand. I'm gonna play Overtaken while you guys formulate a guess. You know, in your mind, in your head. I'm gonna let the whole song play out. Warframe, Persona 4 Golden. Okay. Interesting. Well, these top 3 games, I'll say I've beaten 2 of them, and they are finishable. And I've realized how much of this year's list was single player. Oh my god. Some good-ass single player games this year. There'll be fucking great ones next year, too. Alright. Shut up, Overtaken. Alright. We've got one of the oldest games on this list, but definitely not the oldest. Right here, coming in number 3. You gotta... This was the game, Ethan, if you remember me saying there was a last-minute switch. Well, originally, this spot was taken by Doom Eternal. It was untaken when I went and played E1M1 because I didn't want to use the Doom Eternal soundtrack. I didn't want to use the Doom Eternal soundtrack because I don't like it. But then I played E1M1 and it was like, you know, the whatever. And I was like, oh my god. I played another game this year that I fucking love. Castlevania! Aria of Sorrow, the best Castlevania game. Forgot I played this year. Thanks, list. This is my favorite Castlevania game, and Metroidvania is like my favorite genre. And Castlevania is my favorite of Metroidvania. The fucking Soul system, awesome. Take this game, make it modern. They did. It's called Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. My problem with Bloodstained is it's a little easy and weird. It really wasn't that hard, except for like 1 or 2 just bullshit sections. Yeah, I forgot this was this year too. Doom would have been moved back on the list, right? But I really didn't want to take anything else off. That's just how it is. Soul system, awesome. Music, great. What a fucking crazy game to have the game on the Game Boy Advance. The best Castlevania, just sitting there. Also, one of my favorite fucking Castlevania characters, Soma. Also awesome. Had all you could want out of a Castlevania. And I played Symphony of the Night this year, by the way. This beats that. In my opinion. This song goes hard. Feel free to screen record. There were some gripes about this game, but honestly, I'm here to talk about the positives mainly if I can. I'll just say, Clock Tower segment can go fuck itself. You have to go through there so much until you get, like, whatever. Fuck the Clock Tower in this game. Alright. Moving on. Here was... These last two were actually pretty modern. We've got... kind of a very hard shift in the vibe, in the atmosphere here. Obviously, going from, you know, the... I can't fucking recreate. We got a little bit of a shift. My choice... Shut the fuck up, Schmung. My choice, personally, for 2021's Game Awards, like the actual ones that people care about, Game of the Year, Resident Evil Village. I was so scared this showed game number 1 for a second. I don't know why. It doesn't even look like it. Sekiro. Absolutely not. No, Resident Evil Village. I will... Ghost of Tsushima. I could have put that on here. I actually have been playing that. It's such a good game. Anyways, that was blah, blah, blah. That was on last year's. There's a lot to say about this game. But my personal thing that my personal thing is, and why I love this game so much, is they really did take, you know, their game that was basically just Resident Evil PT, which is 7. 7 was too much horror. It was trying very hard to capitalize on the success of PT, and it did, because PT fucking shat itself. And Resident Evil 7 was like, hey, look, I'm a good game, and I'm finished. And then my complaint with that was, I was like, okay, it's a good game, but it's not very Resident Evil-y. So they went, okay, here's Resident Evil 8. We took everything in Resident Evil 7. Oh god, what's happening? We took everything in Resident Evil 7, and then we actually made it a Resident Evil game as well. And I went, oh, holy shit. Thank you. I'm blessed. You have your weird shit still. It's back. The Resident Evil weird shit. I don't want to see, like, myself stalking around a fucking, like, swamp bog. The environment was awesome. That puppet girl was so fucking lame. Honestly, so far, the best boss has been the fish one, and that's because that one actually scared the shit out of me. This is the one that I haven't finished. I think I'm kind of close. I do have plans to play this soon to finish it off. I don't know if I'll stream it. I probably will. We'll see. All right. Moving on. Yeah, that did happen at one point. I'm glad you bring it up. Lady Dimitrescu's giant food, the most cursed sentence I've said this year. Alright. Before we move on to the last game, do either of you have your final guesses? Rocket League as your final guess. Okay. Destiny 2. Okay. Interesting final guesses. Well, I hate to break it to you all. To all of you. I'm so sorry. It's Persona 4 again, baby. No, I'm kidding. No, it's not actually Persona 4. Jay is having flashbacks to Edna. No, the actual final game. Very good. Very good game. No, actually, Ethan, that, I planned that joke when you did that, because I was like, wow, that would be really funny if I had thought of faking out the actual first game. No, this is a game I played quite a bit this year, off-stream. Love this fucking game. Love the art. Love the story. I finished the game. I haven't done the post-finishing the game shit. Number 1. 80s. This was probably... I don't know if it's the most fun I had in a game this year. But it might be the most fun I've had in a single-player game this year. I fucking absolutely love Supergiant Games. I like all of their games. And, there was some cool shit to this game that I don't want to, like, spoil. But I'll talk about some other stuff. The gods all had really interesting personalities. The fact that they could interact with each other was kind of crazy. The way they interacted with you was really cool. The way they incorporate everything is really interesting. I beat the entire game without unlocking a mechanic because I just didn't realize I could do it, but that was on me. I actually was... The thing I was doing in the game was unintentionally, the exact thing you need to not do to unlock one of the mechanics. But once I hit a roll on this game, that was it. Like, you have to beat the game X number of times to get, like, the true, like, actual ending, which was funny because I was talking to my brother-in-law the other day, and he was like, yeah, I beat Hades. I was like, oh, what'd you think of, like, the ending? And he goes, there's an ending? And I was like, oh, you beat one run. He goes, yeah. Do you have to beat it more than that? And I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, so I can't say I beat it. And I was like, correct. You can say you won a run, but you have not actually beaten the game. He was like, well, I'm still gonna say I beat it. And I was like, I'm not gonna stop you. That doesn't even make sense. Why would you... The reason he's doing is because he has a kid and doesn't have time. But Ethan, you usually at least get to the ending. And it's a roguelike. That's what I don't understand. Is it's like, it's a roguelike. You don't... Like, the story's one thing, but you're probably also playing it because it's fun. Which is this game. This game, very good, but I mean, there might be, you know, one game that might be just a little bit better, one that there might be a stream coming up for, one that maybe we're gonna play like here in a minute, right? You know, just this better, this game. This game right here. Oh my god, you have no idea how much fucking prep I've gone in. I've practiced a couple strats. I have killed the first boss twice. I am very excited to actually try this game. So let me tell you, there's a couple tricks here. If I can pull off, you like to believe this is the real #1 game? See, that's what I'm saying, is this is a better game than Hades, for sure. Number 0, Rules of Nature. I mean, this game goes in my like top 10 games of all time. Really high up, because that list goes like Persona 4, Witcher 3, probably this fucking game, Dark Souls 3. I don't know. I fucking love this game. It is one of the very few games that I have beaten more than once. And I've beaten it like 4 times. You guys don't understand. I had to listen. So there's like no speedrun strat guide for this game. I had to go and find the one run I could find of normal, just New Game, not New Game Plus, which was it was a GDQ. I don't know if it was a GDQ or GDQ. Run from like fucking 7 years ago. The people who were in that don't even play Metal Gear Rising anymore. But one of them was the most negative fucking guy I've ever seen in my life. It's like every 5 minutes he'd be like, yeah, you know, we hate the soundtrack. Yeah, people come in and they make jokes about the sound. We hate the soundtrack. The speedrunners, we hate it. And it's like, we actually hate this part of the game. This part of the game sucks. And I'm like, you quit fucking speedrunning it. My god. Which I guess he did. Anyways, there will be a small break in stream here, where I can segment this, you know, part from the speedrun, so we can actually, like, time it and everything. I need to go and make sure I have an open save slot. I'm guessing this will take me... How long is my first speedrun? So my first speedrun of Metal Gear Rising is 3.5 hours. I think I can cut that down by an hour. That's my guess. My guess is 2.5 hours. Which would put me at... If I were to cut my speedrun by an hour, that would put me in 8th place. And I could finally say that one of my speedruns is not just me claiming top 10 by default. Actually, Jay, how is our Devour speedrun? Where the fuck even is it? We're not even relevant. We're in our own, like, ancient category. Of, like... I don't even see it. Oh. Wait, no, we were duo. It was you and me. Farmhouse pre-version 2.2. Oh, no. We're version... We're in the MISC category of pre-version 1.0.19, Jay, where they had to patch out the strat that you and I did. It's true, we did. We actually might have been the first fucking speedrun for that game. Okay. But if you guys are ready for Metal Gear Rising, it'll happen soon. Gonna make food, gonna eat it. I'm then gonna make sure I have an open save slot. I've got to set up the timer, which didn't even occur to me to do until literally just then. So time starts at... Ah, fuck, when does time start? How is this not what I looked into? Uh... Hmm. I'm pretty sure it starts... Let me just look at a run. With a timer. Perfect. Who cares? This guy's run. Because I don't know if it starts at... Okay. It starts at start. And it ends... It ends when you stab Armstrong... Or you tear out Armstrong's heart. Okay. Be ready, and I'll be back.